their stitches. I'm wearing the same outfit as I was before. I haven't even moved. I just pressed stop on the last recording and play on this one. So, welcome to Cross Stitcher Gift Guide 2022. This video, just a disclaimer, is not sponsored by any of the brands that I might mention in this video. I'm just doing this because I want to help people out who maybe have a cross stitcher in their life that they want to buy a gift for but they weren't sure where to even start. So, if you're new here, thank you for watching. I do floss tube generally. I'm sure well, I've been cross stitching, but today I decided I would help out people who maybe aren't cross stitchers into finding something for the cross stitches in their life. I've got my juicy ideas notebook. Let's go. So I want to start off by saying that this is just for ideas. Everybody's different, and the best thing that you can possibly do is ask. Ask them, hey, is there anything you've been looking at, anything that you've been wanting for ages but couldn't justify splurging on, you know? A lot of websites have a wishlist feature. I think Lovecrafts do, Etsy has like a lists feature. Ask them for their wish lists. See if there's anything on there that maybe you want to buy for them. Obviously everybody has a different budget, and I'm not saying, oh, go out and buy the hundreds of pounds worth of patterns that they've got in their Etsy wish list, because that's unrealistic really, isn't it? Unless you have that kind of money and you can afford to do that, then go for it. But as a general rule, I would say ask. Say, hey, what do you want for Christmas? Is there anything cross stitch related that you want or need? So here are some things that people generally, a lot of people don't want to splurge on for themselves, but would make nice gifts. Scissors. There are so many beautiful pairs of embroidery scissors out there on Etsy, and I'm sure some needle workshops will sell them. I can't think of any off the top of my head specifically. I've got this really cute pair that's like white with multicolored polka dots on the handle. There's like unicorn shaped ones, bird shaped ones. Just have a look, see if there's any that scream this person would love, because they can get quite expensive, and sometimes you think, I'd rather buy the floss that I need for this project and continue to use these kitchen scissors for my cross stitch, but then if they get them for a gift, I'm sure they'd really appreciate it. Project bags. Again, Etsy, amazing for this. I know Caterpillar Cross Stitch do project bags. They even do one that's customizable. It has like a strip of A dot on it that you can customize, so if you are a cross stitcher wanting to buy a gift for another cross stitcher, that could be quite a cute idea. There are so many different types of like project bags with all kinds of designs. If they already have project bags, you could see which kind that they prefer to use and maybe buy them another one. I have, in I think my first or second video, I showed my Q-Snap project bag with the grime guard. Those are really cute. I put the link in the description to that, but I think it was Crafting Adventures UK on Etsy. But again, there's loads of different shops. I'm sure if you watch any floss tuber who isn't me, you'll see lots of people who show the project bags that they've bought or they made. The ones with the vinyl front where you can see what's in it are super cute. But there's just so many different types and so many different like prices. So you could get, if you've got a friend that loves cats, try and find them one with cats on, you know? Vouchers. A lot of places do vouchers, even some Etsy shops sell vouchers. Hobbycraft do vouchers. Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, I think, do vouchers. And that's great for any budget. You could get £5, £10, £20. Some of them do custom amounts, and that's good for if you really, really are struggling but you know that they would appreciate something cross stitch related. You could just get them a voucher and they can decide whatever they want to buy. Be that a project bag, needle minders, floss, whatever they want, because then you're giving them both the option to buy whatever they want, but also it shows that you thought about what their hobbies are, you know? Like, you maybe didn't find the perfect gift for them, but you know that they would find something that they either want or need on that website. So I think that gift vouchers, they're always a good gift. Some people don't like giving gift vouchers, but I love it because then people can just get whatever they want. One year I got my mum a clothing voucher and a food voucher so she could go out for a meal and buy a new outfit for it, you know? I don't know. Some people don't like it, but I honestly think vouchers are great because people can just buy whatever they want for it. Then needle minders. Another thing that is so personal, you can get customized ones on Etsy, and I'm sure other places do them, but they're all over Etsy if you just search custom needle minder. They also do them for all kinds of fandoms. Pretty much anything that you can find on an enamel pin, someone's made it into a needle minder. And there's all kinds of different type. Like, I've got some that are acrylic, some that are enamel. I've got one that's wood. Different brands do them. So Caterpillar Cross Stitch make them. Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery make them. I know Gecko Rouge. I don't know if you can buy them without buying the kits, but they do needle minders of their designs. And obviously Etsy, if you just Google like cat needle minder or gaming needle minder, you can get the custom ones. You could get like their name on it or like a picture of their dog, maybe. I just think needle minders are a great thing because personally I use mine all the time. All of my projects have their own needle minders at the moment, so it's just a good idea, to be honest. Plus, if they don't want to use them as needle minders, they could always put them on their fridge as magnets, you know? But I think most stitchers would appreciate a customised needle minder, maybe a picture of the two of you on it. It's just a cute idea because there's so many options that you are almost guaranteed to find one that they like. And then finally, in the things they wouldn't usually splurge on themselves option, we have merch. So this is quite a different one because I don't see a whole lot of cross stitch merch. I know Caterpillar Cross Stitch do a tote bag, and Creatively Crafting I think have some cross stitch merch, but basically I'm talking like t-shirts that say like I'd rather be cross stitching on them, tote bags that say do not disturb, counting in progress, reusable cups that say cross stitcher, you know? I just think it's cute, like a mug that says I say morning instead of good morning because if it was a good morning I'd be cross stitching. I think merch is cute, and obviously there's places where you can design your own tote bags and stuff. I'm sure if you Google cross stitch tote bag you'll be able to find one. Again, if you were a cross stitcher yourself, you could design your own tote bag using dissolvable Aida or scrap Aida. I've only ever used dissolvable, so I can't comment on how easy scrap Aida is to use, but I've found dissolvable works great. Yeah, merch. I think that is a good gift, especially for the cross stitcher who has it all, you know? Maybe they've got 100 needle minders, they've got more project bags than they have projects, they've got so many pairs of scissors because they keep losing them, but maybe you could buy them a tote bag that says floss toss on it. I don't know. I just think that's cute. You could also get them storage. I mentioned storage in my last cross stitch floss tube video, but if they are someone who loses their scissors all the time, maybe get them like a little toothbrush pot that they can put their scissors and their pens and their stuff in. I don't know. Like I said, the best thing you can do is ask what they want, what they need, because a lot of us are quite organised, or we all have like big stashes. They might have the most hundreds of thousands of needles and they don't need that. Speaking of things that you should probably avoid, hoops and needles, unless they specifically ask, I probably wouldn't bother with anything like that, or floss, because unless they specifically say, oh, I want some this colour of floss and I need this type of needle, I would just not bother with anything like that, purely because they might not get any use out of it and it's just a bit of a waste of money. I would also avoid charts and kits if you don't know that that's specifically what they want. So if they say, oh, I've been looking at this dimensions kit but I don't think I can justify it, maybe buy them that, but don't just buy them whatever kit or like chart that you see that you think they might like, because they might already have it, they might not like it, you might buy from someone who is not trustworthy. There are a lot of stolen designs around the internet, which is something that you should really take into account when doing most things. Don't be afraid to just ask them, like, I'm thinking of buying you something, do you have any recommendations of where? I would recommend Hobbycraft, Lovecrafts, Etsy, but you've got to be quite careful with Etsy, read the reviews. Obviously brands like Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, Caterpillar Cross Stitch if you're in the UK, Creatively Crafting, Simply Twisted X Stitch, stuff like that. It's a bit late for it now, but cross stitch advent calendars exist, might be something to take into consideration for next year. But yeah, there's just a lot of things that you could buy, but the most important thing to remember is ask. Even if you want it to be a surprise, you don't have to say, would you like this specific item? Just say, is there anything that you might like for Christmas, cross stitch related? And then if there isn't, just buy them something else, you know? But yeah, I think that's all. Thank you for watching. I hope that you get everything you've ever wished for from Santa Claus and you have a good time shopping. Feel free to comment if you have any questions or any more suggestions of things that you could buy your friend, partner, mother, sister, uncle, whoever is the cross stitcher in your life. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in cross stitch content. I've got a playlist with all of my floss tubes in that I will probably link below, but if not, it's on my channel. It's the only playlist I have. And yeah, thank you for watching, and if you stick around, I'll see you in the next video. If not, thanks for getting this far in this one, and I hope that the cross stitcher in your life loves the gift that you decide to buy them. See you later, bye!